If you're a parent, you know this moment. It's a regular weekday, you're already running late. You've asked nicely 3 times and then your child does that thing that flips your whole system. Maybe they ignore you, maybe they scream, maybe they look you straight in the eye and do the opposite of what you're asking, and then you feel it happen. Your chest tightens, your voice sharpens, your brain goes offline. You hear yourself mid-sentence and think, this is not who I want to be. And later, when it's quiet, you're left with the worst part. Not the behavior, the feeling that you can't access the parent you know you are and that you desperately want to be. Welcome to Transformative Parenting. If you've ever had the thought, I know what I'm supposed to do, so why can't I do it when it matters? You're in the right place. Because most parents who are watching this aren't careless, checked out, or clueless. You're the kind of parent who provides a good life. You think about what your kids eat, how they sleep, what they're exposed to. You show up for school activities and you try to be thoughtful. You care about their hearts, not just their grades. You've probably invested in lessons, activities, opportunities, and experiences because you want them to have more than you did. And still, home can feel like the hardest place to lead because most parents don't actually need more parenting tips. You've probably already read the books, listened to the podcasts, saved the Instagram posts, and tried the strategies. The problem is what happens in real life. In the moments that define family life, you're not dealing with a logic problem or a lack of information. You're dealing with a nervous system problem. And if you're parenting with a partner, there's another layer. When you and your partner are out of sync, your children live inside of mixed signals and tension, and behavior usually gets worse, not better. So this channel is built around one simple truth. When you're dysregulated, you can't parent the way you want to parent. When your partnership is dysregulated, the home loses leadership. And when the home loses leadership, kids don't become more cooperative, they become more symptomatic. On this channel, we're going to change that. Not with hacks, not with shame, not with one-size-fits-all scripts, and not with memes. We're going to build the foundation that makes everything else work. Because the goal isn't just better behavior today. It's raising children who grow up with real inner strength. Children who can handle frustration and disappointment without falling apart. Children who can regulate their emotions, repair relationships, and make good choices when you're not there. Children who grow into teenagers and adults who are grounded, resilient, and connected, and able to thrive in the real world. That's the long game, and it starts with what's happening in your home right now today. Here's what you're going to get on this channel. You'll learn how to stay steady in the moment so your brain stays online and you can actually lead. You'll learn how to build connection that makes guidance stick so you're not constantly negotiating, threatening, or walking on eggshells. You'll learn how to create structures, rhythms, and routines that regulate your home so calm becomes more available without relying on willpower. You'll learn how to set limits without power struggles and respond to bad behavior as information, not a personal attack or willful disobedience. And you'll learn how to get aligned with your partner so the two of you become a coordinated leadership team instead of falling into the same fights again and again. What that means practically is we're going to cover things like what to do in the moment your child is escalating and you can feel yourself about to lose it, how to stop the yelling guilt cycle without becoming permissive, how to handle screen battles without turning your home into a war zone, what to do when your child is anxious, explosive, shut down, or constantly oppositional, consequences that actually teach instead of punishments that create more pushback, how to hold a calm, firm no that creates safety, co-parenting strategies when you and your partner parent differently, and the hidden patterns that keep repeating in families even when everyone is trying. If you want the deeper framework behind all of this, it's in my book, The Calm and Connected Parent, an attachment-first guide to raising resilient kids in the age of screens and AI. And yes, I do work with some parents more personally, because the truth is, change tends to happen faster when you have skilled support and someone helping you look at the whole system, not just one aspect of it. But I keep that work intentionally small so it stays personal and high quality. I'm not built to take on unlimited families at once, and I don't think that would serve you. That's also why this channel exists. It's where I put some of the most most practical, powerful pieces of my work into your hands, whether or not you ever work with me directly. So here's what I'd like you to do right now for your benefit. Subscribe and hit the bell notification below so these tools are in your feed before the next hard moment hits. And like this video and others you watch here because it helps more real parents who care deeply find real help instead of feeling alone late at night wondering what they're doing wrong. You're not failing. Your nervous system is just overwhelmed. Let's teach it a better way. Welcome to Transformative Parenting.